Okay, what is tissue?
All the cells similar in structure that work together to perform a particular function forms a tissue. All the cells of a tissue have a common origin. For example, we can say that the nervous tissue which is found in our spinal cord, brain and nerves have a particular cell which is known as nerve cell or neuron. Can you describe me about the plant tissue and its types?
Yes. Plant tissue, plant tissue are divided into two types: mesmetic tissue and permanent tissue. Mesmetic tissue mainly help in the growth of the plant. Growth of the plant, they have the capacity to divide continuously. If we talk about permanent tissue, they are derived from the mesmetic tissue, the tissue that lost their capacity to divide. Permanent tissue contain the vacuoles and they maybe contain the thin or thick cell wall. If we talk about mesmetic tissue, they don't contain the vacuoles and the cell wall are very thin, because this may create the problem during the division time. Okay, can you describe about the types of mesmetic tissue?
Yeah, I can describe about the types of meristematic tissue. Generally, meristematic tissue can be divided into three types. They are apical meristem, lateral meristem, and intercalary meristem. So, let's discuss about the function of each. The work of apical meristem is to increase the height of plant, which helps in the primary growth, and it is generally found in the shoot apex and the root apex. And the next one is lateral meristem. Its function is to increase the diameter or girth of the plant, which is known as the secondary growth of the plant, and it is found near the cork cambium under the bark. And the third one is intercalary meristem. The function of intercalary meristem is to is the development of branches, leaves, and they are generally found in the internodes. And can you describe me how the thick cell wall creates problem in the division of meristematic tissue?
uh, if you can we can say that their cell wall are composed of cellulose. Cellulose are is provide strength to the plant, and it is very hard, I think. So it creates problem during the division time. The thick cell wall maybe create the problem because it is strong and thick. Can you describe about the types of permanent tissue?
Yeah, I can describe about the types of permanent tissue. Permanent tissue generally have two types. The first one is simple permanent tissue and the second one is complex permanent tissue. So first discuss about the simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue are those type of tissue which are generally composed of a single types of cell, and they are further divided into three types: parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. The first one is parenchyma, which is the most abundant tissue in of the plant, and its main function is to store food and waste materials also like tannins, oils. And the second one is collenchyma. The collenchyma, the main function of collenchyma is to provide elasticity and flexibility to the plant. And the third one is sclerenchyma. The sclerenchyma cells are very hard because they have the deposition of lignin in their cell wall, which makes the cell too hard. For example, we can see that the coconut husk, which is very hard, and due to the deposition of lignin in their cell walls. Can you describe me about parenchyma and its types?
Yes. There are two modified version of parenchyma: parenchyma and collenchyma. Parenchyma. The parenchyma, which contain the air cavity, means space. Space. They make they have the aquatic plants to float over the water. For example, lotus and water lily. If we talk about another type of parenchyma, are collenchyma. The parenchyma, which contain the chlorophyll and have the capacity to have the capacity to perform photosynthesis, are known as collenchyma. Can you describe about? Can you tell me the difference between them on the basis of their cell wall of this? types of simple tissue
Difference between parenchyma or collenchyma?
on the basis of their cell wall.
Cell wall. Okay. The cell wall of parenchyma is very thin and composed of cellulose, and the cell wall of collenchyma is thin and have the deposition of cellulose in their corners. But the cell wall of scalenchyma is very hard, and due to the reason of its hardness is due to the deposition of lignin, which is a polymer and which gives insane hardness to the cell. And can you describe me about the uh, permanent and meristematic tissue in brief?
Yes. Mathematics. I will describe the differences of mathematic and permanent tissue. Mathematics. Mathematic tissue help in the growth of the plant. Permanent tissue mainly help in the storage and transportation. Mathematic tissue don't contain the vacuoles, but permanent tissue contains the vacuole. Mathematic tissues cell wall are very thin. Permanent tissue may contain the thick cell wall or thick or thin. Maybe it can be both. Permanent tissue have a very dense cytoplasm, and mathematic tissue don't contain the very dense cytoplasm because they have to divide. Can you describe about the types of complex tissue?
Yeah, complex tissue are those type of tissue which are composed of multiple types of cell, and it can be divided into two types. The first one is xylem and the second one is phloem. The function of xylem is to transport waters and minerals from the roots to the other part of the plant, and it is a unidirectional transport, which means it can only transport in a single direction, and it transports the water and minerals against the pressure, against the force of gravity, and it gets its power through the process of transpiration. And the second one is phloem. The function of phloem is to transport the food and nutrients from the leaves where they are made to the other parts of the plant, and it is a bidirectional transport, which means it can transport in upward and downward direction both. And can you describe me the types of xylem and phloem?
Yes. Xylem is composed of four types of cells. Vessel, trachea, xylem fiber, and xylem parenchyma. First two types of cells, vessels and trachea, help in the conduction of minerals and water from the roots to the plant. And the third type, xylem fiber, help to provide mechanical strength and support to the plant. And xylem parenchyma help to store food in xylem. Except xylem fiber, all the three types of cell present in xylem are dead. If we talk about phloem is also composed of four types of cells: septive, companion cell, and phloem fiber and phloem parenchyma. Septive help in phloem to conduction in the conduction of food, and the companion cell help the septive in the conduction of food. If we talk about two more types, phloem fiber. Phloem fiber help to provide strength and support to the plant, and phloem parenchyma help to store food in the plant. Except phloem fiber, all the three types of cells present in phloem are living, but the phloem fiber are dead in phloem. Can you describe about the protective cell? Protective tissue are found in these plants.
Yes, in plants there are two types of protective tissue found. The first one is epidermis and the second one is cork. Epidermis is the outermost layer of the plant which protects it from injury, water loss, and etc. And the second one is cork, which is found under the near the cork cambium, which gives the strength and which gives the strength to the plant. Can you describe me about the ideoblasts?
I don't know idioblast. Okay, can you?
Can I tell you about the ideoblasts?
Yes, Can you